Hello friends, Wacky Tracks Snap and Click Toys. 84 here. Apparently those toys are marketed towards autistic people. They're something to do with autism, some sort of sensory thing. Now, I never thought those things were for autistic people. I thought that they were just cool toys. Like in the 90s, I remember having them, and I had some like black, white, and purple ones. And I was looking online on eBay and Amazon and stuff, and they only come in certain colors. I think they have like light purple, but not like a dark purple. That's neither here nor there. I'll track some down eventually. But those things are cool. I just like snappy, clicky toys. I remember some like puzzle, like these little foam pieces, and you make castles and stuff. I remember those puzzles as well. Those are pretty cool. I like puzzles in general. I think they're kind of like stigmatized towards, or they're stereotyped towards elderly people. But it's cool to sit down and work on just a good old-fashioned puzzle. There was a Salute Your Shorts episode I remember where they had like, it was like an ice cream puzzle, but they flipped the pieces over and did the puzzle. It was like one of like the rambunctious, like the Roger Klutz or whatever from Doug. I've been talking about Doug here recently, but he's like the bad guy, like the redhead guy with long hair from Salute Your Shorts, and some other character, just some girl, somebody you forget about, but they were like forced to spend time in a, kind of reminds me of Addams Family Values, where they're hanging out in a cabin. They're like and they kind of hate each other, and they kind of like a budding friendship emerges from the situation. I love stories like that anyway, where like two people who aren't really supposed to know each other get along. They just end up having a friendship from just doing something mundane, like putting a puzzle together upside down. Then they flipped the puzzle and it was ice cream, and that was profound somehow. I love these tangents that I go on because like my brain like is just kind of like, I was thinking about the Doug board game, and I haven't thought about that game in a while. But yeah, this is Samba Amigo version 2000, which has nothing to do with clicky toys and Doug the video. I'm sure there was a video game. I'm sure there was a Tiger handheld of Doug, probably. I don't know for sure. I don't know. There might not be a picture for that, but yeah, an Addams Family Values. Oh, I picked up a Casper VHS tape at at a Goodwill like a couple towns over from where I live. And I can't wait. I also picked up a couple more VHS tapes, and they don't look too terribly degraded, which is good. It's just I still want to watch Dick Tracy on VHS and not have it degraded. But anyway, like I said, this is Samba Amigo version 2000. Now I'm sure that what all of this means is that there's different music and different graphics. I think that they might have added this little leopard character, maybe those little leopard guys, the little I want to say banjo, but it's not, just the little guitar guys. You know, it just they probably introduced some different characters. They have the same characters. They got these weird little bears that were in the last one too. I'm sure that when you get into these games, you can unlock different music, different tracks, different levels. I mean, that makes sense. I'm sure it works that way. I'm positive. But yeah, just waxing nostalgic like we do here on Dreamcast 84. You don't just get game reviews, guys. You get old toys and junk. And some old man just yammering about whippersnappers getting out of their flower bed. I swear I told them to get out of my flower bed, but they just keep clomping with their horse hooves. I stole so many of their like footballs and soccer balls and stuff, and their softballs and baseballs and their Nerf balls. I got like you should check out my garage. It's half full of them dang jangs. I'm drinking coffee. But yeah, Samba Amigo version 2000. we'll talk about it while we play it, I guess, and I'll bust out the maracas. I'm gonna have to record this on another day. Just I hope that the sunlight stays, and yeah, we'll get to the NTSC version very soon. But yeah, here's the game. All right, cool deal. Samba de Amigo version 2000. Got a little duct tape rigged up here so you can kind of see the mat on the floor just a little bit. This is the third time that we are going to shake those maracas, and the fourth time is going to be the last time. We're going to put these up, and it's going to be alright. Yeah.
Presented by Sega.
Hey, voy a empezar
Samba de Amigo! Amigo!
How is this game different from the original Japanese version? Let's find out. So far, different music selections, just kind of like what I thought. That's a good thing. And it seems like that the maracas are just a little bit more receptive, but the menus was a little bit more finicky because I thought I hit A, which was like the little start button or whatever, and it kind of took me back a few steps. I'm not sure what was up with that, but so far so good. Calibration seems to be a little bit weird. I think it's just kind of like a chance thing when you set up the thing. I think that it's better to just leave the maracas alone when you first turn on the system, and then keep them kind of next to the sensor bar, and I think that you get better results that way.
See what I mean? I was totally hitting A and trying to do good on this, menus and everything, but it just wasn't having it. So it's a lot of rigmarole or whatever. The animation style or whatever, it looks cool. The colors look cool and everything. It looks a little bit different. They got kind of like a lime green thing when you first start the game. I think it was kind of orange with the first game. For some reason, you got that tub thumping game now. Let's see. Are you able to like pick a whole lot more? I'm not sure. I don't think I'm timed on this screen right here. But yeah, the menus are a little bit finicky. The language barrier is a little bit finicky. I kind of want to see if there's I want to say career mode for lack of a better word, because I just don't know. Yeah, there's a whole lot of I picked the second option, so I picked the the one where you can pick all of the tunes and stuff. So they're recycling a lot of the songs from the first game, like that tub thumping song. And yeah, let's shake those maracas one more time, then talk about some of this.
Samba.
Yeah, I had fun that round. It was really kind of cool how there was a different little gameplay mechanic where you just kind of waved the maracas. I think that's really neat. The menus are not timed right there when you're like selecting the music, but I think that's just because of the stage I selected. So if you just want to pick up and play this game, this one's cool. I already recommend it higher than the first one. I'm going to have to refer to that other video. I think that it was 8.6 is what I gave it. This is a pretty good import. You can, navigate the menus. It's a little bit finicky, but it's easier to figure out than Seaman and, other games that are kind of broken because of the language barrier. So the calibration, I don't know if it's just luck, but this is a pretty good game, and it's cool. I guess I'll just play one more stage just for footage sake. And yeah, let's do that, I guess. So basically, this game incorporates different elements. What I was trying to say is that this game incorporates different elements than the other first one. I kind of like the fact that you have to just kind of wave your maracas around as opposed to shaking them. I prefer to constantly shake just because that's what maracas do, right? But if you're, dancing and you're just moving them around too, I don't know. I like the fact that this game just provides a little bit more challenge than the first one. I think that this game is worthy of having, and it's better to import this game as as opposed to getting the original Japanese copy. I say get the NTSC or PAL. I'm not sure if this was released in PAL, but get the NTSC region copy and then get the import version because you can't get this. This wasn't released in any other region other than Japan, right? So yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good, solid edition. I'm gonna give this a 9.2. I gave the Japanese first vanilla version an 8.7. I gave the set an 8.7. I'm gonna stick to that because I can see how it could be really frustrating just to be misunderstood by the game, where you're positive that you made the right movement, but the game didn't register it. And I'm going to hold that against this game series because Samba de Amigo needs perfect calibration, needs really good stuff. I don't know what it really needs. Does it need PlayStation Move? Does it need Connect? I don't know. But I guess the technology's not really perfect yet. But just the fact that we're able to do this, and it's really cool. I'm contemplating getting a second maraca set just because of this game. It kind of justifies the purchase, if you ask me. If you get the maracas, you might as well get the Japanese Samba de Amigo version 2000. I give it a 9.2. I'm not going to give it anything higher than that just because of calibration issues, but it's different enough that it justifies something higher than an 8.7 in my mind. Do I recommend? I'm having fun. I recommend Samba de Amigo. It's pretty good. It's not like the best. It's not the best that Dreamcast has to offer, but it's unique and awesome enough. It's on up there with Seaman and stuff in the oddity department. So, really cool stuff. Man, Samba de Amigo 9.2. Totally recommend. It's awesome. Yeah, get the maracas and everything. Thanks for watching, guys.